A sea of corn. I know it looks beautiful, doesn't it? But when we really talk about the facts behind our source of corn here in the United States, it's really scary. Did you know that there are 232 varieties of corn grown in the United States that have been genetically modified? And you may think, oh, well, that's just good engineering to get a stronger crop and have more production. Well, think about this. They are genetically modifying a bacteria, I believe it's either BT or BF, into the cell, the kernel of the corn, so that when it grows, it creates its own herbicide. Isn't that great? Yeah, it goes right into the corn, and then you eat it. Monsanto has been doing this for a long time. We've all heard the stories about Roundup, right? They have created a kernel of corn that actually has Roundup infused in it. And then think about on top of what they have done genetically, they are still applying herbicides and pesticides to our corn crop that we are feeding our families and our children. And the sad thing about this is when it rains, then all of those chemicals go into the soil. They're leaching into the soil, and then what are they doing? They're replanting every year the same corn crop. Now, I know there are really smart people out there that love to say, well, we gotta die of something. Well, I'll tell you what, I've been a nurse for a long time. In fact, I've been in healthcare for close to 40 years. And it's not fun when you get diagnosed with cancer. It's not fun when you get diagnosed with something like lupus or fibromyalgia or leaky gut or pancreatitis or liver disease. It's not fun. But hey, you had a good time eating up until that point. You know what it's like just to be sick for a couple days? It's not fun. And my friends, when you finally get sick because you have been eating this poison, and trust me, my whole journey right now, my own journey right now has been revealing the importance of food, the importance of diet. I really think that God has been using me. I mean, think about it. I'm a nurse. I've been in the medical field, like I said, for a long time. Conventional medicine, I know it all. I've taken care of people. I've seen them sick. I've seen them die. I've given them medications. It's the same stuff over and over again. And then I would teach them about, eat some yogurt. Get a little probiotic. Eat your vegetables. Even I didn't know the effect of the diet. I mean, really, the real ramifications of what we're putting in our body until, well, let's see, the first thing that happened, foodborne illness. Wow, that was an eye-opener. And then my back affliction. Even with that, pain affected how I ate. Pain affected how I heal. And then a diagnosis of cancer. My friends, I am telling you, I am doing research. I am in the thick of it. I am learning and I am being empowered. This stuff is serious. It is serious. And the bottom line is, God has given us the ability to heal ourselves through food. He's created us. He knows every cell, every fiber, and He has given us food to heal and nourish and sustain us just like His Word. But man has manipulated our food source. Think about the chain right now, even with corn. The chain. Not only are we eating corn in the cob that is poisoned, but corn is used in so much of the foods now. And then the farm animals are eating it. So then we're drinking the milk and we're eating the meat. It's crazy. It's in the food chain. All that health insurance is doing is waiting for you to get sick so you can get conventionally treated. And then you're going to die or just be sick for a very long time. And you're going to be feeding the pharmaceuticals, you're going to be feeding the hospitals your money, and you're going to get in that system, you're going to keep the system going. Now, of course, there's a place for medicine. Of course, there's a place for medicine. Absolutely. I've treated patients successfully as a nurse. I loved being a nurse. But we're missing a big thing in the United States here. We're just so missing it. We need to start waking up with what we are putting in our bodies. We are poisoning ourselves. Why do you think we have so many cancers and so many autoimmune diseases and leaky gut and all this stuff that's going on? And you know what? And it wasn't like that years ago. And you know, I remember lots of people remember great grandma. They could eat lard. They could eat meat. They could eat just about anything, but you know what? Back then it wasn't adulterated. It wasn't poisoned. Food has changed since then. And that's why they lived to be 100 and some years old. And they could smoke. Even tobacco has changed. It's true. So this is the hard truth. This is something that we all need to listen to for our children, for ourselves. It's not fun hearing the words, "you have cancer." So don't laugh it off like, "at least I'll die happy." If that's what you want to do, that's fine. But I've been there when people are dying, when people are sick, and it's not funny. And they usually don't say that. So keep coming back as I try to pass on as much knowledge and research and just alternative sources of good health tips that are affordable, because I'm always looking for affordable and practical and things that can really change your life for you and your family. Get the best insurance policy ever. And it's not from Aetna.